How's it going, everyone? We have a couple of more PlayStation Store sales to go over in this video. We have the Indie sale, as well as there's a games under $10 sale that's running based on the banner that's on the PlayStation Store. If you click the sale, there's games over $10 on it, so figure that one out. I don't know what the deal is with that, and it's not just games that are, you know, a part of the double discounts or anything like that. It's games that are just priced over $10, and they're just in this sale anyway. So again, I don't know what the deal is with that, but there's some good deals across the board, a ton of them, so we can't go through everything. But with that, we'll also cover some physical deals at the end of this video. There's a nice GameFly pre-played blowout sale going on right now, so we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's first talk PlayStation Indies. The Forest is 60% off for $8. Cuphead, 30% off for $14. Decent little deal there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is $17.49. That is on Plus Extra, but that's a really solid beat 'em up. Disco Elysium, the Final Cut, 65% off for $14. I've talked about this game ad nauseum at this point, but it's a game that I really enjoyed. If you're into more methodical, narrative-driven games, I think you'll really enjoy it. The presentation in that game is so strong. The writing is some of the best that you're going to see in a video game. It's very, very decision-heavy, so keep that in mind as well. Again, a little bit slower pace, but really had a great time with it. $14. I think that game would be great as a PlayStation Plus Essential title. And hey, Sony, maybe, you know, up the ante on your Plus Essential games given the prices are going up, but I digress there. You have Season, A Letter to the Future, 1949. That's a super artistic game. Undertale, 1004, obviously a game I recommend, but 1004 is super pricey on that. Like, that game is like $3 to $5 on PC regularly on sale, so 1004 a little bit too pricey. Streets of Rage 4 is $12.49, good price there. Darkest Dungeon, $5, that's obviously really, really good. The Escapist 2 is $5.99. From Mission First Remake, 20% off for $28. That just came out. Kind of came out to very little fanfare. It initially dropped on Nintendo Switch, and now it's on PlayStation as well, but yeah, there you go. With that, Warhammer Vermintide 2 is $6. That's a fairly good deal, especially if you can get a couple friends to play it with, but keep in mind that is on Plus Extra as well. We have The Escapist 2 at $6. Super Meat Boy at $1.49. That's always going to be a really solid price. That's one of the more iconic platformers, precision platformers that you're going to find. Obviously, it is quite rage-inducing, so keep that in mind, but a really solid deal there. Citizen Sleeper, $16. That's like, you know, a decision-heavy, story-based game. It was on Game Pass. I think it's still on Game Pass. KO the Kangaroo, $13.49 on that throwback platformer there. Skull the Hero Slayer, $10.99. Wizard of Legend at $4.79 is pretty good. Ben 10 at $12.49. That's a throwback for me. I actually tried to give Ben 10 a rewatch. I think it was on HBO Max that I was watching it, and yeah, sometimes nostalgia can only get you so far, but nonetheless, there you go with that. Pray for the Gods, $19.49. You'll save an additional 5% if you're a Plus subscriber. Lethal League Blaze at $13.99. You'll save an additional 10% if you're a Plus subscriber. Ruby Arrowfell at $21. Decent deal there. Super Meat Boy Forever, $1.99. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. That game is on, what's it called? PlayStation Plus Extra, but that's a really solid game. Awesome visual style. Reminiscent of like a Vanillaware game a little bit. And if you're into that, I think $19.49 for that is a really solid deal. I thought that game was super underrated when it initially came out. But yeah, Submerged Hidden Depths, $9 on that. Neon Abyss, $7. Strayed Lights, 25% off if you're a Plus subscriber. It'll be, what, $18.74, I believe. That's a game that I enjoyed. We actually did a whole video on this game. Maybe you can find it, but it's a very easy kind of Souls-like game, but the ambiance, the visual style, the aesthetic to that game is so good. It's super, super short. You can complete it in like 3 to 4 hours, which is really the drawback to that game, but if you want like a more chill, easy Souls-like, that game is pretty interesting. It's got a unique gameplay style where you alternate colors and whatnot. I just thought it was a pretty interesting game, so, you know, that price point's a little too high, but if you can find it, at some point if it's sub $10, check it out. Cat Quest 2, $4.94. You know, Cat Quest 3 just got, well, Cat Quest 3 has been announced. It just got renamed to Cat Quest 3. Cat Quest 2 is great, though. These are games that are super accessible, easy. Really, anybody can get in and play them, and if you need something, you know, a little bit different than, let's say, you know, if you're grinding on Armored Core and it's been a little bit challenging for you, you know, Cat Quest is a nice change of pace from that. BPM bullets per minute, $15 on that is pretty good. Spirit of the North at $9.99, pretty good there. What else we got? Ease Origin at $4.99 is really good. Brock the Investigator at $17.49. That's a quirky little game there. The Messenger at $4.99. That Studio Sabotage just dropped Sea of Stars, so, you know, check where it all originated with the Messenger. And Messenger's on Plus Extra as well, so both of Sabotage's games are on the subscription services, so seems like they are very much in favor of subscription services, given that their games have been hitting Game Pass as well. Transformers Battlegrounds for $7.49. Good art style on that game. Young Souls $12.49. Ultra Age $17.99. That game is a pretty slick action game, but man, did that come out to no fanfare or what? But yeah, Magicka 2 for $2.99, that's pretty decent. I'm a big Magicka fan. Owlboy at $9.99, 10% off if you're a Plus subscriber at $7.49, pretty good there. So yeah, a lot of deals available, and again, it looks like the deal's under $10, just a retread of what's available in the PlayStation Indie Sale, and it's so goofy given that, you know, right off the top, you see stuff like Disco Elysium on there, $13.99, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, $14.99, TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. I don't know what's going on, I don't know if I'm missing something, but yeah, whatever the deal is on that. Remember that this sale is running in conjunction with the double discount sale. Definitely check that sale out, as I think the stronger stuff is on that sale, but you pretty much need to have a Plus subscription. And it's interesting, they're running the double discount sale until September the 13th. The price increase for PlayStation Plus goes into effect on September the 6th, so that's something to note as well. They're kind of incentivizing you to sign up for Plus right now, beat out the price going up, and then, you know, take advantage of the double discount sale. On top of that, Final Fantasy 16 Deal of the Week, that's 20% off. Hogwarts Legacy Deal of the Week, that's 30% off. FF16, given how recent it is, 20% off on that is great, but I imagine most of you guys picked it up day one. And then Destiny 2 Lightfall for the three of you that want to pick that up. That's save up to 50%. I've actually heard pretty good things about Destiny right now, and people are excited for Final Shape, so maybe I shouldn't meme on it too much, but I also heard very poor things about Lightfall, so take that for what it's worth. But a lot of sales running right now on the PlayStation Store. Lastly, I do want to cover a couple of physical deals running over at GameFly. Some good stuff here. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is down to $33. Talked about this game ad nauseum as well. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a significant improvement upon Jedi Fallen Order in nearly every way. You know, technical issues aside, and there's definitely a lot of technical issues, this game from a world standpoint is pretty massive, much bigger than Jedi Fallen Order. It has a ton of content. If you want to do everything, it's a sizable undertaking. You've got New Game Plus in there. Combat's really good, a lot of great boss fights. Story, I thought, was really good. I know some people like the Fallen Order story better, but I thought the second half of Jedi Survivor is really good. Twists and turns, you know, throughout the second half for sure. And $33 for Jedi Survivor, I think, is a great deal. I would definitely check it out. You know, it came out, what, just a couple months ago, 4 months ago at this point, and you're talking about getting over half off on this pre-played copy, so I think that's pretty good, given it was a $70 game. Aliens Dark Descent is $22. That just came out, got fairly good reviews, 76 on Metacritic, so I thought that was worth a shout. Street Fighter 6 at $40, it's tremendous. I imagine if you're a big fighting game fan, you already picked it up. This is one of the best fighting games I've played in a long, long time, and I had a great time with it. Single player mode is really good as well, definitely give that a look. And then lastly, actually a couple more. Dead Island 2, $29.99 for the PS4 version of the game. PS5 upgrade, obviously, that's a $70 game typically, so not bad there. And then Forspoken is $18. Forspoken is on sale on the PlayStation Store, but it's like $35, which is still way too much. $18 though, I think it's at a price point where it's acceptable. I wasn't crazy about this game, but I did like aspects of it. I thought the magical combat was really good, some of the parkour elements really good. Unfortunately, story and voice acting left a lot to be desired, but yeah, characters as well, not the greatest, but $18 I think is a pretty decent deal if you want to get into it for the gameplay. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of deals running right now across the PlayStation Store, and then we also have some physical deals. As always, links to everything in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Sound off down below, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.